Hello everyone, it's Cress, aka Taka. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. And it's time for this week's haul video. This is for the last 2 weeks, so it's the July 19th, so all the way back 2 weeks. My main theme is toys, some random items, and then I bought a lot of shoe figurines for 25. I'm going to leave those for the end because I haven't looked at them at all. I've just separated out some that were already in their boxes into the tote I have, so because I couldn't lift this box. My dad had to bring it to the car for me. So I will start with the toys. So rescued this Vermont teddy bear, very much jointed, from Silver Creek Thrift. I paid $2 for everything I bought that day, so he was maybe 50 cents. I will attempt to sell him because he is from like 1990 something, 94. But if he doesn't sell, Rita's agreed to adopt him into her family if need be. And then this polar bear is staying with me. I found him at Goodwill. Its price tag was $3. It was half off, and then I used my rewards money. This is Dakota, the polar bear for Malden Mills Polar Fleece. And I love advertising, but I also love when they actually think out their character. So he's got the polar fleece blanket because that's what their product is, but it's a polar fleece polar bear. So I love that. He is rather large. He's from 1997, but he's staying. Then I got Elmer, who needs a little cleaning. The elephant, the patchwork elephant. He's got little things on his thing so he can stand up on the shelf. And I'll probably look for one of his books to go with him when I sell him. He was probably a quarter. Got this for a quarter, Rummage sale. The only thing wrong with it is it does have a little staining back here, but it's for me because it's a wild creature. It's a Tokidoki brand, but it's a mermaid unicorn. And I just thought that was so unique, And I guess Pegasus unicorn. I just thought that was nice and weird. And again, on the weird scale, got this also at Silver Creek. So I'll probably paid a quarter to 50 cents. This is Poppy Playtime, the monster. And I will sell him, but again, I won't be mad if he doesn't sell because I love monsters. But he doesn't have his original hang tag, but he looks pretty clean. And then this was the last toy I got at Silver Creek. And it was kind of a theme that day of finding combined animals. This is by Me, M-E. And it is a hippo butterfly that they call a dragon. But it looks like a hippo and butterfly together. So we'll see. I'll try to sell that if it doesn't sell, though. It's so weird. And then the other toys I got. This is just going to go in Dad's Village because the front end bumper has been injured, so I can't really resell it. But it's a Maisto die-cast metal model with red little Volkswagen. It's a Volkswagen 1300, so it's just going to go in Dad's Christmas Village somewhere. And then for what was 70 cents, because yellow was 30% off at St. Vinny's this week, I got these cute little giraffe and bear Precious Moments baby line. And I will sell those. All right. One of my only finds last Saturday for $3 was this cool lamp. I don't get lamps often. This is one of the original shade options on here as well, and it's a hard plastic lampshade. But it is some Budweiser's Clydesdale lamp, and so you've got the large ready-to-go pony for pulling the actual wagon, which I already own, so that's why I'm going to sell this, and their trainee next to them. And it is complete, I checked. So, but normally I don't buy lamps, but I had to for that one. I was having a very slow day, and I was like, I think $3 is reasonable for that. And then Today in estate sale, the only puzzle I let myself buy in 2 weeks for $1.50 is one that will probably drive me insane. I've passed up Escher ones before, but it's kind of the classic staircase scenario one. Um, this one is called Convex and Concave, and I actually have that one there is an art print that was hanging in my office, but I'm sure if it is complete, they did put it in a Ziploc, which makes me feel better. They didn't separate out the pieces, but this is going to be one of those where it's the dead of winter to do it, because I'm sure it's a weird shape that won't fit on my board, which I've already come. The current one I'm doing is 3 inches big, too big one way on my board. But I'm sure that will drive you crazy while doing it. And then also at the estate sale for $1, I grabbed this Snoopy doghouse book holder. And I'm sure it's supposed to hold a particular book series. But for $1, I couldn't resist. It does come apart for packing, so that's nice. But it says these books belong to, and no one filled that out back there. It says 1965, and that's still pretty stuck on there. So then, just to say I own something La Crescent, I couldn't pass up for $2, especially in this beautiful red ombre color, a pie bird by La Crescent. I don't think they ever used it. It still got its box and everything. I have no idea what that would have originally cost, but I will look into seeing how expensive they really are, and if this one happens to be a rare one, I might sell it. But part of me knows I can't afford to buy La Crescent otherwise, so, and this would be functional. Yeah, there's a scan tag at the bottom, but it doesn't say the price. 5-year guarantee. And then at an estate sale today, I grabbed for $1 these two and a little gift I'm going to give my uncle. So we've got 2 brass teddy bears playing. So I thought that was worth my $1 anyway. And then I couldn't resist this little aluminum Roadrunner license plate. Beep beep. My Uncle John has a Roadrunner car, so this is going to him. And I won't make him wait for like his birthday in November or anything. So might stop in tomorrow. I think it's day off tomorrow. So all right. So the next part, we're 8 minutes in, is probably going to take the next 20 minutes because I've got to unpack boxes as I'm doing it. So if you're not into shoe figurines, you can probably skip to the end. My links will be down below for my Trashkateer Treasure stores on Etsy and eBay. But if you're interested, I'm going to go through these. I literally only looked at the top of the box and saw all these ones where they even had the little thing on the box. And I opened one box and was like, it's still got its card and they're wrapped beautifully. So I took the chance for 25. And already there are at least 14 or 15 boxes. So even if I only paid $1 a piece, and then there's loose, bigger shoe figurines. I'm not sure what brand they are, but most of the ones in the boxes are the Just the Right Shoe brand by Rain. This one says January 2012. Just pray they put the right one with the right one. Oh, well. Oh, that was weird. The heel goes really far in. Oh, this one's lost its label sticker on it. Okay, let's see if I can find the name on here. See, they got all these shoes. So, but it looks to be in good shape. And I risked these because I've twice now bought lots of loose ones for like $5 to $10 at the thrift store. And even the ones that were like a little harmed sold pretty well, even in lots. So I don't absolutely see this on there to know what the name of this one is. It's not on the box either, but so far one shoe. Oh, they have wine bottle toppers and wine holders as well in this series. Okay. Things you did not know. All right, so that's box number 1. And in general, these sell anywhere between 8 and 20. And there's some super rare ones that sell for more. So, and of course, I haven't looked up anything yet. So, look at that. It still has the insert, a whole thing. This one says tassels on this card. Let's see if that is the shoe. No, I might have to go through and see if which card goes to which shoes. I think they mix them all up. This might take some organization. Because that's got a higher heel. See, this says tassels on it. It's different. So this one says Ladylike is the name, 1999. So I may have to find the right certification and paperwork for each one. But they do look well protected. Oh my goodness. Sorry, it's going to take a while going like that. All right. Oh no, don't. Fine. With that one for now. See another different year, different box. Shoes of the 20th century. Again, I'll have to see if they actually match their paperwork. Okay, this one looks like it actually is Elegant Affair, circa 1998. So this one has its original card with it. So that'll make it more, and I don't know which ones are the rare ones. Sorry, the light in here isn't that fabulous right now either. The sun has not been gracing us with its presence as of late today. But again, it'll take some organizing for the next few days on these shoes. And this one does say just the right shoe as well. Again, different era, I assume. Most of these seem to have paperwork with them. This one says it's George Washington dress shoe. Let's see if it looks like a George Washington dress shoe. Yes, it looks like the picture. Got that old-fashioned buckle on it. Again, so sorry the light's so bad in here. So dark. Maybe if I turn this lamp on. I'm not sure it'll help much. It's not that white of a light. Trying to seal it up. Put it with the right thing. Because I'm really impressed they kept these things with them too. See, in this one, it looks like a shoe box. You see, like some of them are more shoe-like where it says exactly what it is on the side. So I'll have to make sure the boxes that are with the ones are matched up. Originally $20.95 at Safely's. That's what this one says on the side. Yeah, I do think this is the one that's supposed to be in this box. It looks like a pink number. And it is called JTRS Desire. Just go back in there. Someone's done really well with the foam to cut it to fit too. I'm very impressed with that. So I feel like I got my $25 worth just out of the 14 or so boxed ones that are here. Like, I definitely can make my money back, especially if I take the time to make sure every shoe's in its correct box with its correct paperwork. This one says its name's Courtly Riches. It doesn't have the picture on the side though, so the certificate says Courtly Riches, and it's, wish they were in color though, so I could make sure, but this is not Courtly Riches. This looks like a boot instead of Courtly Riches, so this one is actually Purple Dream. So again, I'll have to see if One of them is marked Courtly Riches on the bottom to match it up, to see if I have it in the right box. Just the way it goes when you buy a lot of stuff. You never know what exactly you're going to get. But they are well taken care of, if nothing else. Oh, there's your lid. There's your lid. Okay. Again, they may have just mixed up the boxes because I think it was like someone had died, and so someone else was selling off the collection. This one says flirty. It does kind of, yeah, look like the shoe on the side. This one's a heel. Little light blue, almost Chevy blue with a little glitter to it and silver. The lid just decided to fall down. Original price, $20.95. And again, depending on the years, they keep their value or go down just slightly. Okay, lid. Oh. All right, I'm going to take a break from the box ones and try and go through some of this other box and loose ones on the other side just to do some things. All right, so this is not marked on the box, but it looks like it's a giant version of a shoe. Again, I don't know. This is marked Sakeley's though, so it's from the fancier store. I'll have to use Google image. But it looks like it's a ring holder giant high heel. So that's different. Heavy too, very heavy. It doesn't say rain on it, so I'm not sure if that's part of that same line or not. And then I guess this must be another one. Just says China. Again, with a Sakeley sticker on the bottom, which is like a fancy gift shop here. Another one, but in black with white polka dots. It's like you can put rings in it. Again, I have no idea what any of this is worth other than the smaller shoes because I'd sold similar ones before loose. I've never found them in the box before, so. And then this looks like a holder of some kind. This just says made in China. I bet you it could hold some cell phones. Just a simple black. Obviously, she was just obsessed with shoes. And think about it. She did have two separate closets, so one of them could have been shoes, but I didn't bother going in because she was definitely not my size. From what I could tell and what clothes was there. I don't think any actual shoes were there, though. But, oh. All right, well, stop and open another box. High button boot. This might be the one that was in the other box where it's supposed to be its box. Oh, no, this one is a boot. Oh, come on, open up. They all look in good shape. This one does say high button boot. So this is the plain side. And then the buttons. They are extremely detailed. But yeah, in the box with certificates. Again, a few were mixed up, but so far it's looking like most of the ones in boxes come with paperwork. I'm trying to make sure to put the right band with the right one. Of course, I'm assuming they did too. Okay. I'm going to assume these are part of a knockoff series. This doesn't feel as good quality. So apparently she just liked collecting any shoe. So this is probably the Japanese, Chinese, or whatever Taiwan product shoe. And I'll probably look up each of these in Google image, and then these cheaper ones will probably go in lots. But one of those. Yeah, this one says made in China. Might be surprised. Some of them might be the right this shoe. Oh, that feels like a right this shoe, but nope, it's made in China. Looks a lot like that other button down, but it's more of a cheap version. Here, we'll keep the nice thick paper towels around over there. And this one. So this collector didn't care, but since I will definitely make my money back on those. Yep, this is a cheaper version, but she must have just liked this design. Again, I'm sorry, the lighting sucks. All right, we'll grab another of the Just Right shoes. I don't think this is autumn. I think this is just another one that was in the box. This one actually says it is tassels. So that paperwork from over there was for this one. So I will take the time to do that. Oh, dear Lord, this one's glittery. I may just leave it in this paper towel. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, this looks like it's an ornament, and it's just glitter fold. So that one's just going to get rolled back in to protect Regia's room from glittery messes. This feels a bit bigger. Well, that's a different one. Looks like it's for a shape of a flower. And looks like you could put a couple rings in there. I don't know why they didn't do the whole insole with rings, but might be from that same series. Put that over there. And it's definitely a made in China one. But again, someone might like them. I do feel I got my $25 worth though already. All right, let's grab another box shoe. Ladylike. Okay, I know the Ladylike one was actually in another box. So they are just mixed up. Someone else put them away. She must have had them on display at some point, and someone else put them away. So this one's autumn, which goes in the other box that I just did. And that does look more like autumn leaves. I hope that's showing up better on camera than it is from my angle. So yeah, I'm going to have to just make sure to match up the boxes and the paperwork. But again, at least they tried to keep them organized. They didn't just throw them all into a container and let them break. So I appreciate that. Oh, looks like she liked hats too. Looks like it's embroidered even though it's not. Again, I have no idea about these. Guess I make a hat pile. Another hat. Made in China. Yeah, you can tell the Just Right shoes are just more delicate. These are thicker. They feel like they could take a knock better. Ooh, that one looks pretty. It's one of those ring holding ones. Red zebra stripe with a little bit beaded detail. Uh-oh. Someone lost their bit. Oh, and that's a Just Right shoe as well. Oh. Well, so far only one broken thing is not bad, and it's parts here. I could probably tape it. I can see why it might have broke. It's so freaking delicate. Okay, this does say rain on it. Come on. Sweet surprise. Yeah, I think that is the same design as the box. Shadow. Problem is the colors aren't on there. Oh, dear Lord. All right, let us see. Oh, rainbow sandal. Craziness. Oh, God, those look deadly to walk in, though. Yeah, that looks deadly to walk in, I gotta say. impressive, but deadly. That was a real shoe. I'm sure someone made the real shoe at some point. Then there are people who actually try to wear them. But, okay. All right, this is a loose just right shoe. This is called Afternoon Tea. Again, I sold loose ones before, so I know this will hold some value. Again, I will look up each individual one. This one's made in China or something. It's definitely rougher. This one is a just right shoe, boot. It might have a slight injury here, I can't tell. This one's called Groove Baby. A little heeled boot. Oh, you really are trying to scare me. Okay, this one I know is a just right heel because I have sold this one before. Kind of gives you that Marilyn Monroe, Doris Day vibes. Pink fluffy heel. All right. This one's larger. It says Extreme was $25. No, I don't think this is the shoe for this box. That could be. I'm gonna have to see if the stickers seems small. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up to make sure that actually matches that. It does not look like Extreme, but again, I will take the time to go through everything and make sure things are lined up. All right, come on, go back in. It's not that bad, really. Okay, flip. Yeah, why won't you cooperate? That would be too nice, right? I'm gonna guess most of the ones wrapped like this are cheaper, heavier, made in China. But again, I'm sure if I put a lot or two together, they will sell. Definitely made in China or something. Rougher feel, but still cute. This feels more delicate. I think this is a loose, just the right shoe. Later Gator. Oh, that's fun. That one is fun. Little smudge mark. I'll have to see if that's an actual mark or if I need to try and clean that off. But that is cute. So far, only one where I think it's really damaged, which is kind of impressive with how they're packed in this box right now. And the weight of everyone else was on top. Made in China version. Purple with flowers. This one looks more delicate. Just the right shoe, the Wave. I'll have to see if it's missing anything off of here, if it really only had one tip off of there. And we are approaching 29 minutes now. This is just the right shoe. Touch of lace, but it looks like it's like green ivy with lace. So not everyone has their box, but again, that is okay by me. This one looks way delicate, so it's definitely a rain. Called Crystal Cascade. Ooh, that's different. That is cloisonne. A cloisonne shoe. With a hole in the back, so you might be able to use it as an ornament. Wow, that's That's different. Well, I guess I know which one's supposed to be in here. I think I opened that one earlier, but we'll see. Oh no, this might be the right one for the right box. Since this box actually has a picture of it on the lid. That is in the right box. And it is called Steadfast Rose. Oop, don't turn off the computer on yourself. That would be bad. Again, thank you for sticking with me if you have. Sure, I've lost many of you by now, but... Oh, that came off of something else. Okay, wow, these are just rights. I've never seen a flip-flop sandal before. And it is called Aloha. Yeah, never seen that one before. And this one, please say it's something called Fire. Passion's Flame. I mean, what else would that have been? And no, you never would have catch me in any of these shoes if they were real. Not in a million years. That's a just right shoe. Elegant Affair. I think it's the second time we've had this shoe. There was one in one of the boxes. Ooh, that's cute. Red Devil, because it's horned. Oh dear. Move you back over there. No, cooperate. Oh, I have 3 more in the boxes. Well, I have no idea what's at the bottom of that box. Oops. Try not to drop all the paperwork. Brogue Ballyhoo. Well, yeah, that's definitely a brogue shoe. Brown. Brogue. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, I'm in shock your strap didn't break. I am impressed. This one is simply entitled Cherry. A little red with white polka dot. This is getting so overwhelming I can't talk. Like where to grab next? They did try to treat them very well, but now I see why the box was so heavy. All those oh, this one's going to stay wrapped. This one goes with the gold one, and it is covered in glitter. We're just going to put that over there with the other one. I do not like glitter. Oh. That one's more porcelain. Cut giant rose on it. Gentle. Try to finish up these because then I can put some back into the toad. Regal. We'll find out if it actually is regal. Yes, it actually is named Regal. Little blue strappy number. No, go down properly. And then the last one I think is boxed. Fashioned. Yes, it actually is fashioned. A little purple with like silvery webs. Those actually would be really cute in this Madame Web movie. Not practical, but cute. Yeah, I do like the designs of their boxes are actually designed to look like little shoe boxes. I think that is a great marketing detail. I love that. Here's a big one. All right. God, this box is packed full. This might be a 50-minute video. Again, you don't have to stick out everything. I'm just gonna, all right, this one's an ornament and it is glittery. So I'm gonna wrap it back in the thing and put it next to the glitter ones. This one's more substantial, like it's heavy. Like you'd need to make sure you were on a really good branch. Stay together, please. Stay together. Trying to load the shoes into the container as I go. Okay. Oh, someone rolled out. One of the cheaper shoes, I'm sure. Just don't land on. Oh God, that is definitely just the right shoe. That's so strappy. Oh yeah, look at that, teal and purple. This one is called Dance Till Dawn. Then we have this made in China, another rose one. She liked flowers. Gently. That one doesn't have a strap. Let's just do this strap. Fine. Don't like me. Go in the box. All right. Oh, glitter, but it is giving Dorothy vibes. Again, anything that's glitters can wrap back up and put over here. I am going to put these boxes on the edge down here and then put those other things there. Just trying to keep somewhat organized here. Someone's trying to get away down my leg. All right, this is a made in China one. Goes on that side. Here, we'll move. This is definitely made in China, but it's a bigger shoe. Put that over there. Try to separate out the totes a little. And then this is random because it's closing in. Okay. Still got quite a bit to go. Thank you for putting up with this. There's got to be another 100 shoes, and I guess more hats because I see hat stands under here. So, I'm seeing a bunch of of stands that look like they'd hold hats, and I've only found 2 hats so far. So there's at least 3 stands in there to go with the hats. I do have one other thing that's a hat one where it was glass hat. This one's a glittery ornament, sequined gold and green. So wrap that back up, slide it with the other glittered ones. Oh, this is cute, even though it's definitely not delicate. Little leopard cheetah thing. Not sure why you do it with silver, but okay. Man, some of these are still very heavy. Oh, I think I might even have some sort of purse here. Yeah, I think I got my $25 worth. Well, they didn't skimp on the tape on this. It appears to be a boot. Oh my goodness gracious, I can't get into it. Well, I guess that one's going to be a surprise. It feels too heavy to be a delicate right this boot, but I might be wrong about that. It actually just says just right the boot. Pure something. I can't get it out though, and I don't have scissors in here. Let's see how the tape is on this. Holy crap, another boot. They sealed those. I can't even get into them. I was not expecting that hard of a tape. Okay, so there's 2 I can't show you because I literally can't break into it. This one's letting me in. This one looks familiar. I think I may have sold this one before. This one's called the Firefly, I think. No, Felicity. Little purple number. These are in massively good shape. I've only found one that I'm sure is broke and one that might have a little chip out of it, which is quite impressive with how the rest of these are packed in here and how these are like 20 times the weight of the others. So, just lying here, unprotected. It's okay. They did good overall. This one says it is Ever After. So kind of give Drew Barrymore vibes. It's got a really, like, she has this very delicate way of putting details in. Like, there is a floral pattern etched in there. And then this one is a just the right shoe, even though it's a little heavier. This one's called Serengeti. Kind of a zebra stripe pattern there. It's whether the FedEx tapes likes me or not. All right, this does feel like it's a just the right shoe, but I can't get into it. So this will be, I'm going to start a pile of ones I didn't actually get into because I just can't get into it. Didn't know I would need scissors for this. And then this is a made in China one. Kind of has like a seashell look to it. Holy crap, there are a lot in here. I am really impressed with how full this box is. This one is a just the right shoe, even though it's a little heavier, called Touch of Lace. So I think this is the second time we've had this one. I remember seeing it already, and I think I saw this one already too. So we might have some repeats in here. New Heights. Blue number. And then this one's called Class Act. Holy crap, this is a lot of shoes. And oh my god, I'm still not done. Oh, this says, oh, purses. Oh, is that a cute little set? There, it's like a Delft pattern, kind of blue and white. We got a little purse and a shoe. Again, totally different from what we've been finding. Porcelain number. And I think this is more bags, but I can't open it because it's got that really good tape, so I'll have to wait. This one's more loose, so let's see what's in here. Oh, it just the right shoe bag. I didn't even know they made those. Majestic box. Didn't even know they made those. Didn't know anything about that in this line. So now we have purses, hats, shoes. This girl loved her accessories. Can't imagine what her actual closet would have looked like. This one's a made in China one. Just like a simple lace boot thingy. All right, so far that's 5 I haven't been able to open. Oh, does she have scissors in here? I don't see any. I didn't know I would need scissors, damn it. Some of these are just really... Well, it's definitely a just the right shoe. Oh, I got this one. Well, I can't say she didn't try to protect most of them. In fact, I've only found one broken one. It's freaking amazing at this point. Oh, okay, that's cute. Little furred number. Seduction. Guess you can tell how red it is. It's as red as my shirt. Little fur number. Well, that's several. The problem is, as I go down, many of them are wrapped like those, so I may not be able to show you most of the rest of these. But I think you get the idea. All right, so she paid 50 cents for these. They are more the Chinese base shoes. This one's a boot. That one's coming out. That one is a just the right high button boot. So that's the second time we've seen this one. So there are some repeats. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I think we're going to have to end it there because we've got like some ornaments, but the rest are pretty much taped so shut I need further help and aid to open them. So I'm going to assume there's at least a few more purse items, hats, and tons of shoes. I think I got my $25 worth. I've reached 45 minutes on this video, so I'm going to let you go. Again, most of the just the right shoes will definitely be listed on eBay because they're more modern. So if you are looking for some of those, message me there down below. Thanks for watching.